Hey everyone, Aaron here, Fast Forward Race Cars. Welcome back to the channel. Hey, today we're gonna do a little something a little different. Um, Anybody that knows me knows I'm like a car fanatic, actually muscle car fanatic.
All they think about is cars.
I just, other than race cars, I love muscle cars and street cars and things like that, and I'm constantly looking for them. And I'm looking for uh, you know, typically Chevrolet cars. I mean, I do buy other cars. And there's a few cars that I've had on my bucket list for years. I buy cars, fix them up, sell them, drive them. I'm constantly doing that. But there's a few cars that I've wanted over the years, and I found one that I really wanted pretty bad. And it's this car is not, it's not a real special car. It's not a real clean car, nothing like that. But it's a pretty cool car, and it's something that I really like. But I'm not going to tell you just yet what it is. I'm gonna hook up the trailer now and kind of give you guys a little insight of the things what we do here at the shop, other than just build race cars. We're also I buy cars and we fix them up and we flip them and drive them and things like that. But so anyways, I found this car. I'm going to hook the trailer up and I'm going to go out and get this car. It's about an hour and a half drive away. And then when I get it, I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to do a video and show you guys what I got. And let me know what you guys think. So let's get ready to do this. And I'm going to go to the bank, get a pocket full of money, and we're going to go buy this thing. So stay tuned and check out what I got. And hey, I'm back from the trip from picking up the car, man, and I am stoked. It was a long day, and it was hot as hell. My AC in my truck isn't working, man, and it was just crazy hot. But made it up to Rockford area. Actually, it was in Belvedere. Picked up the car, and man, I am stoked on this thing. It is everything that I thought it was. I'm going to show you here in a bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set the camera up. I'm going to back it out of the trailer, and I'm going to do a walk around, and I'm going to let you guys check it out. And then we'll come back in here in the office and talk a little bit about the car and the parts that are on it. But you'll see what I'm talking about. This thing, it's not mint by no means, but it's what I call old school cool, man.
What are you trying to do, blow my mind?
It's pretty neat car, and I'll do a little bit of explaining why I wanted it, and a little bit about the car after I back it out. But tell me what you guys think, and here we go, man. We're gonna back it out and let you guys see what I bought. All right, guys, I'm back. So you seen it, man. It's 1955 Chevrolet. Two-lane blacktop tribute car, kinda.
Let's make it 50. Make it 3 yards, motherfucker, and we'll have an automobile race.
Pretty neat car, man. I mean, this thing, it's pretty much everything I thought it was. It was built probably in like late 70s, maybe in the 80s, and it's kind of rough to today's standards, but that's what makes that car cool, and that's why I wanted it. I mean, it's just like a throwback to old school drag racing, and like I said earlier, it's old school cool, man. And obviously, it's not something that we would build here. We build high end cars here, and but that's what makes this thing neat, is because it's kind of like a time capsule, man. You look at it and it's just, the thought process that went in it when they built it, you can just tell that it's just this older build and just the way it was done. But that's what I think makes it neat, and then being like the two-lane blacktop theme car is what I've always wanted, one of those cars.
Little 55 really sounds strong. The tree comes down. Little 55 comes down the hole real strong. Listen again. Real mean sounding little 55.
And actually, I started building one a few years ago, and I bought a 55, started building it, and then I had a couple other projects going. I just ended up selling it because, I just felt I couldn't do it to the standard that I wanted to, so I just got rid of it. And I knew I'd get another one someday, and then this one came along, and then I ended up getting it. So it's pretty cool. It's got a 4-link in, old school 4-link. It's got a straight axle in the front, and it's got actual like a 1951 truck straight axle in it. So it's an actual straight axle out of a vehicle, and not some cheap speedway style straight axle. It's a legit deal. Pretty rowdy little small block in a 327. It's got a 400 turbo trans with a manual valve body in it. It's got the fender well headers. It's just neat car, man. Fiberglass doors, fiberglass tilt front end, and everything pretty much works. I mean, we drove it on the street, as you've seen. You couldn't really hear the real sound of the engine because I had the microphone on me, and it was kind of muffling the sound of the engine, so you can't really get the full effect of it. But it's pretty neat car for what it is. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drive it. I mean, I bought it just to have some fun with it, man. I'm gonna drive it back and forth to work, and I'm gonna drive around town, and I'll do it like I do all my cars. I mean, it will be for sale. I'm gonna enjoy it, and I'm gonna tinker around with it and just go over the brakes and make sure it's safe and things like that. But other than that, man, yeah, I'm gonna drive it around, and if someone likes it or wants it, message me. We'll talk.
Pink slips? You mean for cars?
I'm open to trades too. I like Chevrolet, so like if you got a '69 Camaro, that's probably one of the next ones I'm looking for, or Chevelles, Camaros, first gen, second gen Camaros. I'd be open for some trading. Or if you want to buy outright, just if you want it, it's here. If not, no big deal. I bought it for me. So, but anyways, growing up, I seen that movie Two-Lane Blacktop, and I always loved that car, man. In that movie, it's kind of an iconic movie if you're a car guy.
I don't like being crowded by a couple of punk road hogs clear across 2 states. If I wanted to bother, I could suck you right up my tailpipe.
And this is a pretty good tribute to it. It's not built exactly like the 2-lane blacktop car was, but you know, standing back and looking at it, you know exactly what the theme is. And also, it drives real good too for what it is for a straight axle car. I mean, you'd be amazed at how good that thing drives. You go right down the road in that thing.
96,
454.
how fast will she run?
That depends on who's around.
I'm gonna drive it around and I'm gonna have some fun with it until you know, I get bored with it, and then I'll get rid of it. But so yeah, that's the car, man, and I'm pretty happy with it. You couldn't beat the smile off my face, man, when I was driving that thing home. I was just thinking about it, and I'm like, man, I finally got me one. But so I'll play around with it, and then I'll move on to the next car that I'm looking for. But if you guys like videos like this, if you like, you know, me going out and you know, finding cars and bringing them back and showing you guys, let me know, because this is part of the business. It's something that we actually do here. You know, a lot of people don't know that I'm always, you know, buying these cars, and I get bored of them, I get something else. But yeah, if you guys like this, you know, let me know in the comments or message me, and we'll keep doing it. Of course, we're going to keep doing the builds that we do, you know, like the Champagne Supernova. We're going to keep rolling on that. And then, like I mentioned in the last video, I'm going to do my customers' cars too. And you'll see a bunch of that. So we got a lot of content coming up. And I appreciate you guys sticking with us, and all the great comments, and everyone that's subscribed so far. I really appreciate it. And we'll just keep doing them. And if you guys like us doing, like, you know, these deals when we go out and find the cars, you know, let me know, and we'll throw those in there too, in the mix of the builds. But that's it for this one. Thanks everyone for watching, and please like and subscribe, and we will see you on the next one.
They're just a bunch of small town car freaks, that's all they are.